Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in the team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And it's Totti. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Rui Costa. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Totti. This looks promising. Shoot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mateus. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
And the finish! And that is well cleared. And it's Bale. Bale's cross. And that has been knocked clear. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pelé, is there any support? He might not need it. Still goalless. Serginho. Juve gets on his bike and on the move. Spread to the right. And here's Totti. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. And Zanetti. Rui Costa. Totti. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Belletti. Now he's off and running. Messi. Half an hour played now. Adriano. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Pelé. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foot in. Pelé. Mateus. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Johor Darul Tazim with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Oh, that is... Oh, it's fallen loose again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Great vision. Now it's Totti. Rui Costa is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Played into space. Moran with the clearance. Timber. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Johor Darul Ta'zim certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Johor Darul Ta'zim are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Pele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni.
Johor Darul Ta'zim are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's found a way through. Bale. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gives it back. Now it's Rui Costa. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Diouf. And it's Timber. Steaming on goalwards. Johor Darul Ta'zim are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well played. Piqué clears without hesitation. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Pele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Pele. Messi. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Of course! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
So Ordarul Tazim penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lovely pass, but oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Azar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super find. Messi. And Piqué. Belletti. Messi. Rummenigge. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo. And Silvestre. Pirlo. And it's Pedri. And here's Azar. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And this is Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pirlo. Azar. Rijkaard. It's Belletti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chips it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Belletti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Cruyff. Odo.
Celtic definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Messi. Belletti.
Johor Darul Tazim have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bale. Rijkaard. Belletti threads one in. There's the delivery. Saliba attempts a clearance. And he thumps it clear. Mateus looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spread to the right. Mateus. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pirlo gets it clear. And it's Cruyff. Belletti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. Pirlo can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 5 minutes till the break. Cruyff. Rummenigge short changes him with that pass. Odo. And that's going right the way across. Pirlo. Pele. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Mateus! That is some save from De Gea. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And we have our very first corner. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pull it. Pedri, who is rarely short on confidence. Odo. Now it's Pele. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Silvestre. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to clear it. Crossed in again. Punched away. Deftly away. And it's Odo. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Celtic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get it through? Cruyff pinches it off him. Pirlo opts for safety. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 8, Hadrian. Number 18, Eucharist.
It's an
Coming on
inviting
the
looking
field,
ball, that.
Number 21,
Azar.
Gattuso. Number 30,
so best.
Shishko. Substitutions taking place.
Tries from a long way out. And he can thump it away. Ribery. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pele, he's found the way through. Otto tries across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Celtic clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared.
Celtic really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Johor Darul Tazim presented with a golden opportunity here.
Number 20,
Keeper doing his best to put him off.
Number 17, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 13, Messi. Number 6.
He scores for sure! As close to a certainty as can be.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And he's heaved it away. Johor Darul Tazim have reclaimed it. Johor Darul Tazim still ahead by the game's only goal. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ribery. Played back into the centre. He's in a good position here.
Johor Darul Tazim nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Otto.
Will be 3 minutes added time.
Gattuso. He's chosen to go back. Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And that's a superb piece of defending. All hands on deck for this one. Pele clears it away. He's in a great, decent chance! And that will be it. Johor Darul Tazim can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
And a quick reminder today,
Any reflections
to
on what
make
you've seen,
sure
Jim?
to put any
Johor
figure in
Darul
the bins.
Tazim
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello, everybody,
Two
and
teams,
welcome to
each
today's
seeking the
match.
perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Now he's off and running. But that has found him in acres of space. Good take, and the shot! And that was struck with genuine force. And we have our very first corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Always onto this. And that is expertly dealt with.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
And they are prompt with their pressing. Rummenigge. And here's Cruyff. Camavinga. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Schmeichel clears. Almada. Rijkaard. Still goalless at the moment. He's through here. He is through here. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thinks about the shot. Gerrard. Now Piqué. And it's Belletti. It's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Jimenez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bale. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Johor Darul Tazim have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Cruyff. Nicely spread. Cruyff. And he was alert to it. Son Heung-min knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Delivery from Mbappe. Cannavaro is there to clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Cruyff. Gerrard. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Drills, shapes to shoot! And that has fair fizzed. So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And he thumps it clear. Pinches it off him. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bale tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And Cruyff! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Messi, nicely aimed pass. Oh, just skips past his man. Nicked it back promptly. Son Heung-min. And it's Cruyff. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Johor Darul Tazim really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Johor Darul Tazim have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
Rummenigge! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Johor Darul Tazim get their fourth corner. Oh, great leap! And it's been hooked away. And another try! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Here comes the Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's having a hit! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Caicedo picks it up from the goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, they could be caught out here. Caicedo. Messi. Son Heung-min. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's being urged to shoot. And that is well cleared. Foot in. Looking to play him in. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Almada. Mbappe. And it's Caicedo. Now Son Heung-min. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, they've got it again. Now, can they get him away? Picked out, decent chance! And it's in! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Johor Darul Tazim have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
So what can they make of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to break at pace. Oh, good-looking ball. Almada will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, didn't quite have the weight on it.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Threads one in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Johor Darul Tazim have it back and can go again. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. Mateus with an air of confidence. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Johor Darul Tazim are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Adriano is wide and looking to get onto this. Platini, lovely ball, and the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control. Ribery.
Pretty robust defending.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Cruyff demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Maldini gets flagged offside. Mateus, and it's Rijkaard. And he's chosen to go back. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos. Veron. Zico. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Played with finesse. Header! He scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a searching pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Rijkaard. And this is Bale. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos.
Johor Darul Tazim really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Albert Ferrer.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Veron conjures time and space where few can. Bale. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Played into space. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well,
he's having a shot! In he goes again. And he makes no mistake. A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bale. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Albert Ferrer. Mateus. Azar. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. And this is Zico. Roberto Carlos. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for a runner. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Is there any support? He might not need it. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar.
There will
Mateus.
be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. And this is Cruyff. Look at the space here. Rummenigge. Bale. Oh, it's come loose. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the back. And we are back underway. Chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Johor Darul Tazim are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And it's Veron. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. He's found the... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Johor Darul Tazim choosing to make the first change. So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Mateus. And it's Veron. Not the most accurate pass. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that's clever. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rijkaard! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Who saw this coming? Johor Darul Tazim are hurt by just about the final punch. And he's definitely onside. Takes aim and crosses. Veron. Johor Darul Tazim are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Piqué, always a very imposing presence at the back. That's a good foray he's making. Well, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Hullet. Caresses it through. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Bale.
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 19. Messi.
He's ended up in no man's
Coming on
land.
the field. Number 15. Ribery. Number 7. Jamal.
And they've got a throw. Well, that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Oh, well played. Decent chance!
Johor Darul Tazim really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Veron. And he's intervened well there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears. And a chance! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Veron. And here's Zico.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not a hint of offside here. And it's Roberto Carlos. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good where...
Impressive jump! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's Rashford. Xavi Alonso. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Koundé, Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Adriano, Platini, Adriano, oh now he takes a shot! And he's found the net! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is, goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
New Caledonia with the corner, there first. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Piqué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Rashford. Xavi Alonso. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Bale. That's tidy. Nicely weighted ball. Xavi Alonso. Koundé. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Haaland. Platini. Yamal. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Platini running with intent. And here's Yamal, over to the right flank. Rashford. Hazard. He's on it, can he get away? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now, can they get him away? And here's Lewandowski. And this is Hazard. Hazard. Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2, then. Bullish header! Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Alonso. Koundé. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a promising position. Ball... Oh, great leap! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Johor Darul Tazim can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Bale. Knocks it out wide. Platini. And this is... He's having a shot! No way through there. Vieira is onto this.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Back in once more.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Temps additionnel,
Hazard.
1 minute.
And it's Belletti. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. There's the header! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Johor Darul Tazim firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So the action resumes. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Hazard. Lewandowski. Haaland. Good read, needed to be. Cannavaro can get it clear. Now there's a fine ball. Platini. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Adriano engages and forces him off the ball. Haaland. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, good climb! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
New Caledonia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
Haaland!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Adriano. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Lewandowski. Hazard. Haaland. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. Xavi Alonso. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Balde. For Xavi Alonso. Quality ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Haaland. That'll be a corner.
Changement. Le numéro 20.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Le numéro 4. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 5. À leur place,
Rijkaard
le numéro
tries to
22.
clear.
Le numéro 24. Le numéro
Decent
14.
chance!
Van Nistelrooy.
And they've got
Le
rid.
numéro 7. Messi. Attention, changement.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
New Caledonia get their 4th corner. Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Ribéry. Rummenigge. And it's Ribéry. Ayman. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Olmo. Gerrard. Now it's Pelé. He's under a lot of pressure there. Pelé is flagged offside. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Pelé. That's Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. Pelé touches it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Rijkaard. Johor Darul Tazim can consider themselves just about safe now. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. The referee has given a corner. New Caledonia have the chance to go the other way. Played back. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That ball looks a good one. Rummenigge. Pelé. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Has a look and plays it forward. And there goes the final whistle. Johor Darul Tazim can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Johor Darul Tazim really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence boost.